Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
And we are AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
Today we are watching Season 1, Episode 16 of Demon Slayer. Last time we left off, we were in the woods fighting, or about to fight, the Spider Family. A family of demons that seem to have spider qualities? Characteristics. Best Boy Zenitsu is on his way, I believe.
He is coming up the mountain when
for
he
best girl.
Comes. Yes, for Nezuko. He's only coming up the mountain for Nezuko. That is probably the only reason that he is even going anywhere close to the mountain.
We saw a pretty cool technique from Inosuke, spatial awareness.
Yes, I was so glad to see him do that. We were thinking when they first got to the mountain, we were thinking, and they first got in there, and they saw the spider webs, and they saw the spiders, we were like, oh, they need Zenitsu, because obviously there is a demon that is pulling the strings, literally, from elsewhere, and they need to be able to pinpoint that location, so Zenitsu has a great sense of hearing, and Tanjiro's sense of smell is being wiped out right now by some really weird scent. But then Inosuke came out and was like, hey, look, I'm useful to you right now. And I am so glad that he was willing to put aside his wanting to wrestle and fight with Tanjiro to realize that there was something serious going on, and he needed to fight to the best of his abilities, and he needed to show that it was kind of like worth it that Tanjiro said those sweet things to him that made him be like, He's starting to have this respect for Tanjiro and this care for Tanjiro. And I think he really wants to be useful and show that he's more than just kind of like someone like thick-headed.
We are also in the presence of Murata, another demon slayer who's a higher rank than those of the Three Musketeers.
I don't believe we know the rank.
And we have two demon slayers on their way.
Yes.
Shinobu and some guy called Yu. I don't know.
We don't even care about him. He doesn't mean anything.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to see
He means nothing to us. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm excited to get into it. You?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Cool. Ready?
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, yes.
I'm so glad we get to see this again. It was so cool.
I love the texture they have on him right now.
It's like the water and the lightning for Zenitsu and Tanjiro, but so much more animalistic and simplistic.
Way to go, Inosuke!
Yeah, bud.
Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to see his progression as a character.
He likes making people proud of him.
Yeah. He's totally the type of character that would actually end up calling Tanjiro his brother, like his older brother. He would call Tanjiro his brother. I could see that.
Do you think Murata is going to do something? I didn't mean to sound so harsh, but
I know, but I was thinking last episode, he should have more of a spine. He should have more resolve. I mean, here is two guys that are lower than him in the chain of command, and he seems definitely maybe he didn't, obviously he had to go through a final selection of sorts, and he had to be trained to be even able to become a demon slayer, but he just didn't seem as strong in the face of a foe, a demon.
Yeah, you're right. I can't, he doesn't have the main character treatment, right? He doesn't have, special colored hair. He doesn't have, a checkered pattern. But, I don't know. I feel like since he's with our group, he's going to try to make a stand for us. I hope he does. It'd be neat to see.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, I forgot to mention, he is fighting friends of his, even if they're his corpses.
Oh, that must be so messed up.
So, that must obviously freak someone out even more than going up against a demon, because you can be like, I'm gonna kill that demon, but okay, I'll give him some slack. I'll stop being so harsh on him. He has to fight his comrades, so
okay, here we go.
He ran so fast. Nezuko, I'm here for you. Oh, I was right. It was going to be the first thing out of his mouth. Oh, that slash across the nose. Oh.
Murata? Leave these guys to me and go on ahead, Tanjiro! Big talk from the guy who pissed his pants!
Do you think his fear came from having to fight his comrades?
I think he's pretty cute.
I'm still a demon slayer.
He would be a main character in a different anime.
There have to be people who are under even greater control that are closer to the demon.
Huh. So it like progressively gets weaker as it goes out. You have less control since it's further away.
It didn't even occur to me that this demon might have more puppets.
That's true.
Stupid boar! Shut up! Stop messing around and get out of here!
If anything happens to Murata, I'm going to be very upset.
Inosuke makes friends everywhere he goes.
Wait to get back and pummel that guy! Didn't you hear him call me a stupid boar, Manjiro?
Manjiro! Inosuke is starting to really tug on my heartstrings. He's getting in there, and I'm like, oh no, it's only
It looks
for
like they have more
you."
strings on them here. Oh, jeez. Having to, like, she's conscious while being controlled and killing her comrades. That is the worst thing imaginable. Jesus Christ.
The closer that someone is able to get to me, the stronger these threads of mine become.
Is that all she has?
I wonder if she'll have dolls other than Demon Slayers that just went up there.
Rui.
Why is she scared of him?
Too much time. You'd better get to it, or I'm gonna have to tell Father.
No, I can do it, not him.
What?
What type of relationship do these demons have? There's like abuse in their families?
Holy shit.
Her job is to make sure people don't go up the mountain. And she gets in trouble if they get past her.
Oh! This is brutal, dude.
He should knock her out, honestly. Like, knock her unconscious.
Yeah.
This is cruel.
Take this.
That sound. Please. End my life.
Oh my god.
Bones in my arms and legs. They're broken, piercing my insides. So please, just hurry up and finish the job. We gotta find a way to save him. Oh, shut up! He's asking us to put him out of his misery, all right? If we get caught napping, we'll be done for. I know that. Just give me a moment to think.
This is a huge dilemma.
Oh, hey! Good, she's following me.
Is he dragging her further away or tangling up the threads?
He's tangling up the threads.
Total concentration.
I think, was that one of the first times we've seen total concentration not followed by, like, technique?
What the heck was
Oh, he's just the
You're really
cutest.
falling for a Nosuke.
I am falling for him. I love him.
Whatever you can do, I can do just as well.
Yeah.
I must have missed it.
It sucks because I don't want to feel bad for the demon.
I have no choice but to unleash that one then.
Is it like a higher up Demon Slayer, or?
Is it another demon? Nezuko should. I wonder why she hasn't come out to fight. You know, it's nighttime.
Maybe she feels like she doesn't need to yet.
Or Juntaro. Oh, he's still mad at him.
Check that out! I've tossed up more of them than you have now! That's good. Just one more. Okay, I'm...
They give me a Gimli Legolas vibe from Lord of the Rings.
These puppets are weak.
anymore.
Human dolls in the subtitles.
Holy shit! Yo.
He felt Tanjiro's energy.
That was so brutal. That was a second. That in less than a second, she just killed them all.
I'm gonna hack its head right off its shoulder.
There's no head. How are you gonna kill a demon without a head?
Doesn't even have a head.
It might not even be alive, it's just the body.
Yeah.
Is there really not going to be an opponent for him? What is...
You just willed that into existence.
What is that?
What do we do?
Calm down. Listen closely, all right? Slash from the right part of the neck to the left part of its waist.
Is he going to get hurt?
Ouch.
That's right. Those spiders.
Oh! Oh my gosh, that was sick. That parry.
Inosuke, this is a tough one, but we can do it.
Don't go making me.
Zenitsu's really missing out
And
on the,
giddier
on
than
the
I already
bonding.
Oh!
Yes, awesome.
Now jump.
I don't think the threads could really do much with just some dangling limbs.
Total concentration.
He's on his head!
Is he gonna spin on his head like a breakdancer?
Whoa!
You're up, Inosuke. It seems like he's got everything figured out. I gotta say, that's pretty irritating. It's all about the battle itself. And watching it flow like a raging current.
That was so poetic of Inosuke.
Oh, that was awesome. That looked so cool. Is Inosuke okay?
What's wrong?
I'll prove to that idiot anything he can do, I can do too!
Cause, what, Inosuke jumped off of him?
It's Rui's fault for coming to me
Oh.
with his threats.
It's like remix of the song.
From above,
Oh, that looks amazing.
he's going to cut my head off. If I die, I'll be freed.
She's basically like a servant.
Fifth form.
He noticed.
Blessed rain after the drought.
This feeling, it's like I'm being showered by a gentle rain.
He can do that?
Doesn't hurt.
What?
I never dreamed my end would be this tranquil.
The visual of this is stunning.
Tell me, what was it that infuriated you?
It's your own fault for not realizing what made him angry.
Bro.
So the two brothers seem to like this treatment and the sister doesn't.
Such kind eyes. When I was human, I think there was someone who used to look at me with those same kind eyes. I can't remember. I just know that it was someone who always cherished me. Someone from the 12 Kizuki is here. Be careful.
So the father, she said there was someone who cherished her, but as we know from demons, they forget about their past. what if the father is that person, but he's turned nasty and horrible as a demon?
Based off of Muzan's, will.
Control. Especially if he's a 12 Kizuki, he might have blood from Muzan and be more violent, more savage. That would be even more messed up if the father is the guy from human guy that treasured her. And then in demon form abused her.
Yeah.
Because then when he's set free, he'll know what he did to her.
That would be...
so freaking emotional.
Yeah. Shit.
That's why I think that that's the case. I feel like that's the most emotional outcome for whoever this top demon father figure is at the moment. But the gentle rain thing, oh my god.
Yeah, well, I know something that you can't do, Inosuke.
What's that?
After all this time, you still can't say my...
I remember what your damn name is. It's got Pachiro Kamaboka. Episode 17, you must master a single thing. At the end of the day, you're you and I'm me. Got that, Tanjiro?
He said it.
Okay. Question.
Yes. Answer, possibly.
Can demons have a family after they are demons? Can they fall in love with another demon, and can they, under Muzan's control, can they fall in love with another demon and have offspring?
See, I thought about that, and then I thought, what if they were a family, and then Muzan turned all of them into demons?
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, maybe... because they all look similar. They all look related, and I don't think that could just happen from them deciding to group up together.
Yeah.
It seems like they have to have some connection from their human life. That's why I really think that the father is the guy that cherished her. I don't know if they were actually their kids, or maybe they were friends or siblings and their past has disappeared to them, so they kind of have like a pecking order. Mother, father, they're like playing house.
It's very disturbing how the kids are like, oh, here we go again.
The two
like,
boys, but the girl looked really like, again, like she was like, felt bad for the mom. And she like didn't want to watch it, but if she says anything, then she'll get the same treatment. But yeah, the two, I think, so you know how it was kind of like a head peeking around from a tree?
Yeah.
That's totally the dude that's sneaking up on Zenitsu right now that
Definitely.
has like spider.
Definitely.
Like, it's like gonna be like a head on little like legs probably.
There's this like constant theme that I find in this show. Like I'll watch other animes or other TV shows, and there's very like which isn't a bad thing, just like a one-dimensional physical pain that people are inflicting onto each other, like a big fight scene, and you're hurting each other, punching in the face, breaking their ribs, and that's amazing and can be done beautifully. In this show, in almost every fight, there's more than that surface level pain. There's always you're inflicting emotional and psychological damage to your opponents and to your victims. Like, it's brutal. Like, you saw the mother spider having no care at all with these demon slayers, using their limbs, breaking them to get more movement out of them, more
to the
strength.
point where their bones were puncturing their organs while they were still alive.
And then she snaps all their necks. Why'd she do that? She didn't need to.
Because she knew that if any of them were left alive, she would get abused by the father.
Yeah.
But then once she realized that death was on her doorstep, she was like, you know, maybe this is better than being alive and having to endure abuse.
The whole move of Blessed Rain after the drought. It was done so beautifully, and I had no idea he had a technique to, how would you say that? Kill somebody mercifully? Like do it in the least
Painful
harmful
way.
or painful way possible. I never imagined that there would be a move for that, but after seeing it and the way that they executed it, I'm so glad that there is.
I remember saying when Kyogai died that maybe it's almost like an honor for the demons to die by the hand of Tanjiro because they're dying by kind eyes. That's kind of like sees them for the fact that they were human and this demon part of them isn't fully under their control. And that they still have the human soul buried underneath all of that. And Kyogai was like, wow, he appreciated my writing and my drum playing. You know, like that was his takeaway. And we've seen that with every demon is that they almost seem to be, Tanjiro does something for them as they're disappearing that kind of makes them be like, you know, I'm glad it was this kid that did it.
Yeah.
And that just was a huge example. That was a beautiful visual too.
It was a real, like, the vocal performance, the audio in the background, and the whole, like, writing behind it was fantastic, but the visual, that's what brought it home for me personally.
I liked the voice actress.
Yeah,
of
me too.
This demon, the mother spider. It really felt just very, like, especially in that moment, it just matched so beautifully for me.
This is gonna sound a little weird, but they make blood look like art in this show. Like like I've seen, like, it's brutal and horrible and horrifying, but like they do such a good job at conveying that. I think that visually the show is amazing. One of the 12 Kizukis here.
Yeah, I think it's the father.
It's the dad, right? It has to be.
Weird twist, it could be the son that they've already met but I feel like he's just a tattletale, and that's why the mom was so scared of him, is because he's a tattletale. So it probably is the father figure that is the 12 Kizuki. I have a hypothesis about the other sun spider. That was his body. The headless body that they were fighting.
Yeah.
That was his body. And the little legs that I think he has are from, because if they're not killed with a Nichirin sword, they start to sprout a new body. So I feel like that's a
good guess.
Because I remember one of the first demons that Tanjiro fought grew like arms, I think, out of his head.
Yeah, the one that he chopped off with the axe.
I think that body they fought was the body of one of the sun spiders.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Did you notice how Inosuke said the word giddy? Like, that was like in English dub and in the sub of it. Like, that's how his terminology for how Tanjiro has been making him. Yeah, I love it.
Cute. Honestly, he is definitely winning me over. I despised him when he was beating up Zenitsu. But now it's like, so Zenitsu was like up here. I'm like, yeah, he's such a good boy. I love him. And then Inosuke was, here. And I'm like, yeah, no, Zenitsu's still winning. And then Zenitsu didn't go up the freaking mountain with them. And I was like, oh, he's dropping down. And Inosuke's like, yeah, like in favoritism.
Yeah. I'm glad that Murata, was like, I'll hold these guys off. Go ahead.
I am so glad that he showed, obviously these guys underrank him. And he knows, I think he realizes they're a lot stronger and or mentally capable at the moment to go forward and fight. So I think that was really smart thinking of him.
Yeah.
In a way to possibly save them all. To send them ahead and to fight. I mean, he was right. They were far away and the movements were simple and he could easily see which way they were going to move. So he felt like he could just hold them off, he was basically just blocking.
Presumably he's okay now, since the mother spider is
I'm sure.
Dead.
I'm worried that she snapped the heads of all of the puppets.
That was
because we did think that some of the ones that Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Murata were fighting were possibly still alive. So I'm worried that she just snapped everyone's heads. I thought for sure Tanjiro had thought of a way to save those demon slayers,
It was a hard... Well, he kind of did. Like, he... So, tied them up in the tree at first.
Yeah, but he didn't account for the fact, what would she do once she couldn't use them anymore?
Yeah. That was brutal.
Like, it's almost like he forgot for a moment that demons aren't violent.
Yeah.
And aggressors.
I mean, he doesn't want to think that...
Yeah,
would
obviously
be a
she
thought,
wasn't
you know?
really. She was doing it out of a place of fear. I wonder if she would even hurt people if she wasn't in fear for her own life. Would she have even killed anyone?
Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know if she...
it didn't seem like it was
she's
like
a
her
demon,
favorite thing to do.
But like, I get what you mean. I'm a little scared about I'm scared of Tanjiro a little bit. Like, we saw like half a second of him being enveloped by this rage that Inosuke was like, oh shit. Like, and then like he seemingly calmed himself enough to continue and then finish his job. If something provokes him enough,
He gets pretty scary.
he will snap, dude. I'm excited for next episode.
Yeah, because maybe Gyu will be in the next episode. And Shinobu.
Yes,
and we can meet her.
Shinobu.
Dang, that was super emotional. I can't believe I'm crying over demons in this show.
That's called Demon Slayer.
I know, it's a show about killing demons, and I'm sad that the demons are dying.
Yep. All right,
It's
I'm ready for
messed
next
up.
episode. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we cannot wait to see you next time. Until then.